I've stolen every f***ing burger.
Oh.
Nathan.
So brand of hot dogs.
I regret in life, I never live to try poppers.
Honey, you scream virgin to me. You've never touched a vagina, have you?
Welcome to Dead Table Talks. Love the lightning. This is the show where I speak to the ghosts of celebrities long past. I never have any idea what's gonna happen. It's like a complete surprise. I'm kept in the dark. What spirits I'll be communicating with. All right, let's close our eyes and let's call out to the spirits. Spirits, let your presence be known.
Oh my gosh! No! Okay.
What the goddamn? We're gonna go through and meet everyone at the table. Please, introduce yourself.
I am Salvador Dali. I am inventor of paranoid critical paint style. I dream while I live, and I live while I wake and I dream. And I like melting.
I'm so happy you're here, Mr. Dali. I honestly, I can't wait to pick your brain and learn a lot from you. You know what, I'll just ask, why don't you introduce yourself over here, our second spirit? I have no idea who you are.
You know goddamn right who I am, you bastard. You've seen me before, haven't you?
You know, now that I hear the accent, really familiar.
That's right. I'm the fucking Hamburglar.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking forget it.
Everybody put your hands together for the Macintosh 1! I'm gonna tell you something that will change your life.
Okay.
I'm Steve Jobs.
Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Jobs. Thank you for choosing to arrive here. And finally...
Ow!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ow!
Tell
You know what? Can we talk?
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
Joan Rivers.
Oh!
Okay. So can we talk? I'm the first woman to host a television show. But I'm also the first woman to have her husband tell me to get off. Because he doesn't like sex with me. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
One more thing.
Yeah, please, Mr. Jobs.
That was the sexiest operating device I've ever seen.
Oh, honey, you scream virgin to me. You've never touched a vagina, have you? Oh, yeah, I know you have.
You're right.
I know.
I think we're very lucky today to have such a cast of spirits here. A lot of talented artists, a lot of innovators here, and then one Australian hamburger stealer. So let's go around.
You don't know where I'm from.
You're right, I don't.
You don't fucking know that.
I don't know
How
that.
fucking dare you?
I take it back.
You're from Australia. That's very obvious. Yeah.
It is a criminal population.
What if I told you that that is a hamburger?
Wow. What would you say?
It's a hamburger.
Burger.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
All right, I'm listening.
I'm gonna go around the table and I'm gonna ask these spirits some very important questions. Hopefully we can learn some things from them to help our lives. Is it Salvador or Salvatore?
Salvador Dali.
D or T?
D. Snuts.
Oh, that was a joke.
I want to know, Mr. Dali, what's the greatest lesson you learned in your life?
I love watching things melt. My art piece, Persistence of Memory, is picture of melting clocks. Is not a metaphor. I like to melt clocks. So I learned the different boiling points of different metals. My favorite is tungsten. It's Fahrenheit 6,191.6 degrees Fahrenheit is same forward as backward. 3,422 centigrade. But I also learned you should research animals and what they look like before you paint them. I made elephants too long.
My brain just melted, okay? I don't even know what you said.
Melting point of brain is room temperature if you are painting.
Oh, I didn't want to hear anymore.
Mr. Dali, thank you. Yeah? I didn't know Siri also passed away. Siri from the iPhone 4. Siri.
Oh, thank God, because that bitch always spoke back to me, and I was like, shut up, I own you!
Hey, that is my wife.
That makes a lot of sense.
Hamburglar, you've lived a long life. I've grown up with you. I've seen you a lot. What's the greatest lesson that you've learned in your life?
People get too comfortable.
Oh.
They feel they have enough. But there's always another burger around. I think there's probably one around here. Where are you hiding your burgers?
I've got a patty right here, 2 lips.
Yeah, that's right. Right here.
Wait, there's really
There's a
whoa.
burger under the rug over here.
Wait, no, but you're a criminal. You could have put that there. You could be framing me as a hamburger
I've never
thief.
bought a burger in my fucking life.
I believe that.
I've stolen every fucking burger.
Even at like a barbecue?
That's right.
Hey, Hamburglar, you ever heard of money? Try stealing that, you'll get a lot farther.
I like money. I like luxury. Luxury and celibacy, top 2 favorite things.
You're a celibate?
I celebrate who throw orgies.
What's the greatest life lesson you've ever learned?
If you have lost your keys, it is most likely in your car.
My God.
Wow.
I never thought about it that way.
That melts my heart.
Throughout your life, you ran into this problem often where you didn't know where your keys were. And then at some point through experience later in life, you learned the lesson. They must be in my car.
They will 100% be in your car. And also, the front-facing camera will always be more forgiving than the back-facing camera.
Oh, yeah, I know that. No cameras are forgiving to this face.
Joan Rivers, I gotta say, New Year's is just not the same without you.
Oh, I know. Fashion police went downhill when I left.
Joan, what's the greatest lesson you learned in your life?
I learned you should have more sex when you're on Earth, because in heaven, let me talk, it is god awful, and everyone else is awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who can fuck Satan? Yeah.
That's true. He can. I've seen
That's
it.
true, he can.
You fuck Satan, you look like Chucky fucked Zorro.
All right, that's fair.
Well, I just want to follow up on this. You said the sex in heaven is god awful. I've never heard about sex in heaven, but
Oh, honey, you haven't lived.
He
I
also
haven't died.
has not died. Eh, pop.
Oh, whoa, ghost high five. Well, if you just want to give a final piece of advice.
Yeah, my life lesson, don't break up with your plastic surgeon, because he'll leave you looking shocked your whole life.
Mr. Dali, now in life you did a lot of things. You inspired a lot of people, but I want to know, do you have any regrets? Is there something maybe you didn't accomplish?
I regret in life, I never lived to try poppers. They sound so fun. I never copyright my name, and Disney make movie called Wall-E, I believe, is based off me.
Yeah.
They also make program for computer, I believe, based off me. Cause Dolly, I did not copyright my name.
Salvador Dali, you know what? I'd rather have a mustache ride from JFK than one where he got shot in the back of his head. We also had sex.
Wait, when he was alive?
Yeah.
Or his ghost with the brains out?
Oh, I'm done with him.
I think Kennedy would have said, not tonight, I have headache.
Wow.
Let's move on to the Hamburglar, who's currently, I'm gonna say thrifting. Hamburglar, what are you doing back here?
What the f*** do you think I'm doing?
He's stealing.
Burglary.
Ew, why is that one all wet? Why is that a drippy burger?
That's how you know it's good, right?
Is that dripping from sauce or juice?
Who
or
knows? It's been back there for days.
days?
You're gonna ask me if I have regrets, aren't you?
Yeah, you know the question that I want to know, Hamburglar.
The one target that's always plagued me. I never fucking got it here. The Disney vault. You know they've got to have some burgers back there.
The one that like Scrooge McDuck has all the
Ah,
gold
Scrooge
in?
McDuck! That fucker. I'm gonna take Scrooge McDuck's burgers.
Holy
But
shit.
he's just a duck.
I have a
That's
question.
right, ducks have the best burgers.
Well, thank you so much for bringing your burgers here. I don't want to touch or eat them because I'm afraid it might
You will.
cause an issue
You
between the spirit realm.
You will.
I will?
You will.
I will.
You will.
I apparently will.
Yeah, you will.
Well, thank you for bringing your drippy burgers. Steve, do you have any regrets? It seems like you might be forming them here now.
Yeah.
I regret that I never watched Ted Lasso, because
I-
apparently it is a big popular show.
It's a good show.
Poppers?
No, Ted Lasso.
popular.
Oh,
But when you were alive as well, there was no Apple TV Plus, am I correct?
probably
Probably, okay, at least we got a probably. So your biggest regret was not living long enough to
to watch all 3 seasons of Ted Lasso and never meeting
Jon Rivers. You
this
did it. You had an
angel.
opportunity while you were
We
alive.
just met. Can we talk? We just met. Yeah.
Jon Rivers, do you have any regrets? Now you...
I already said it, but I'm gonna say another one. I do regret not meeting you, Steve Jobs. But I loved your sister's blowing rim. Hell yeah!
I've just been told that there's another spirit that's gonna be entering this room. Let's welcome this 5th mystery spirit. Come on in, great spirit. You obviously have something to say. Join us.
Boom! Oh, shit.
Ow!
Oh my God!
It's surreal. I love it.
Ow!
Fucking Mr. Peanut.
What a nut job!
It's a metaphor for luxury and war.
What?
Correct.
You're back? Why?
Business nut that I am, I got promoted to head of reincarnation.
Head of all reincarnation?
So I figured I'd spill a little tea. Want a little tea?
Or bust a nut.
Is there a Salvador Ladi?
No, yes. Salvador Dali.
Of course. Great artist. Brilliant mustache, an absolute freak. You're gonna come back as one of those coasters that tells you when your table's ready at TGI Fridays.
I love it. It's metaphor for vibrations that you feel in science.
Yes,
that
people are
comes
gonna
with
love that
art.
little light show. Yes. Oh, and also those things are indestructible, so this will be your last life.
No.
Hamburglar.
Yeah, that's right.
You're gonna come back as a thing you love most, anarchy.
Nice.
But the physical embodiment of anarchy. Someone who takes their shoes off on a domestic flight.
You're talking about Ian Hecox.
Yes,
That's
yes.
true,
Or
that
someone
is.
who self-describes as metrosexual.
That's also E. Cox.
Someone who still watches Grey's Anatomy. You know, anarchy. Stephen Jobson. You're gonna come back as Clippy. Remember him?
Nice.
Clippy, the little paperclip that helps you do things on Microsoft. He's gonna come back in a big way.
He helped me write ransom notes.
You're gonna help people sell exotic meats on the dark web. Until you're exposed on a Netflix documentary.
Clippy, wow. The fan favorite Clippy.
Can we talk? Big Booty Lagoon, BBL? Who's your plastic surgeon? I love that hourglass figure. I tried for years.
You will be a plum.
Oh, what the f***? What the f***?
That's easily the worst one.
That's all booty, no shape.
But it's okay because when you add sun, it becomes prune.
I will still date you.
I don't like you.
What a special guest.
Nathan.
Oh, me?
Nathan.
It's a brand of hot dogs.
You thought I'd forget about you.
I was hoping.
You're gonna come back as a worm.
Oh.
I would still love you.
The best worm. Everyone's gonna be talking about that worm.
No.
Who's that worm?
Am I big? Am I like the worm in the apple?
You're an
in the
average
book that
worm.
drives
You've
the
seen a
car?
worm
snake.
before? They're like this big.
Yeah, what the hell?
You're a big, chubby, thick worm, like everyone in heaven. Oh, yeah.
Listen, Mr. Peanut, you came out of nowhere from, I don't even know, now you work for God, I guess, as the reincarnation expert, but thank you for arriving. And you know what, I'd like you to stay, because why not? Let's just learn a little bit more about you. Where on earth do you like to haunt? Where do you like to haunt, Jon?
Ow. 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 Ow.
I've got this.
She's choking.
Oh, she's...
Ow.
What's going on? Oh! Yes, it's a perfectly fucking good burger!
I've never been able to have one in real life, and I wanted to get some calories.
Oh, you're okay.
What just happened?
You're all right.
It's
You're
like
all right.
catching the bouquet.
Were you hiding a burger in your shoe?
Ow, my pussy is loose. Try fucking a president. You can't come back from that.
Are you doubling down? It was JFK?
And Johnny Carson.
The president, Johnny Carson.
Okay, where I like to haunt, fashion police, red carpet. Okay. Why do all the young, sexy boys look like Timothy Chalamet? Why do they look like my daughter before puberty? Oh, did they go to my estate sale for their outfits? I think they did.
What the fuck are you doing? That was supposed to be mine. You rat bastard. No! It's been tainted. Now it's got nut all over it.
Oh, he nutted.
you don't eat nut burgers.
I don't eat the burgers, I steal them.
So Joan, you haunt the red carpet as the fashion police.
Fashion police!
You make fun of all of the young male stars.
Their outfits look like they're from my closet, my estate sale.
Look, I don't know, but I think you're pretty on point. How would you dress Timothy Charlemagne?
Well, I wouldn't have an open back on a man.
Steve, now where on earth do you like to haunt?
The Genius
everywhere.
Bar. The Genius Bar.
The Genius Bar. At every Apple store or a
Yes.
specific one?
All of them. I am the reason why you've lost all your photos and contacts.
Well, Steve, you. Hamburglar on Earth, you can haunt anywhere. Where do you like to hunt?
Burger King?
You go to Burger King?
Yeah, Burger King.
Wait, you're not. So you are owned as a person, as a character, head to toe, by the McDonald's Corporation, and yet you choose to steal.
No one fucking owns me.
Well, I'm
You're
sorry
saying
to let you know.
That fucking crew, the fucking clown, that purple potato.
Wait, so the crew? I thought
I was stealing from them. I wasn't part of them.
I thought you were family. I thought you were the Vin Diesel to
What?
the other cast.
The hell are you talking
to
about?
Ronald McDonald's
trying to ruin-
Ludacris.
I gotta stop you for a second. You think if we were a Fast and Furious movie, Ronald McDonald would be Ludacris?
I think Ronald McDonald would be Ludacris.
Okay.
I think you would be Vin Diesel.
All right, respect.
I think Grimace is, of course, is gotta be the woman. I don't remember her name, but what a great actress. She's your love
You
interest.
think Grimace is Michelle Rodriguez?
I think Grimace is Michelle Rodriguez, and then of course Helen, who's also known as Birdie.
Yeah.
That's Tyrese Gibson. So what we've learned today is you haunt Burger King,
That's right.
stealing Whoppers for eternity.
Yeah, I do.
All right, Salvador Dali, where on earth do you like to haunt?
I like to try to turn my ghost body into a lens like a magnifying glass in front of the sun to melt Big Ben. It's a big clock. I want to see it drip down all of London.
Salvador Dali, I hope you do get your dream of haunting the Earth as some orbital Hubble lens platform to melt the Big Ben London clock. I
try
wish that for
every
you.
day.
You know what? You're here, Mr. Peanut. You got any other regrets?
Oh, I've got a few, but then again, too few to mention.
That went over my head. You know what, guys? I really want to thank you all for being here. I mean, these are 4 of the most revered, influential personalities of, I think, all time. Of course, Salvador Dali, the Hamburglar, Steve Jobs, and Joan Rivers, featuring none other than Mr. Peanut, who's now been promoted to reincarnation specialist. So thank you for joining.
Of course.
This is being filmed, so many people will see this. Is there a final word you'd like to give them?
To my Ocelot, if you're watching, execute Plan Gamma.
Are you just Doofenshmirtz? Is that what you are?
No, I don't know what that means, but I know I hate Perry the Platypus. I am kidding. That was a guess. I died in the 70s.
Hamburglar, the floor is yours. Please speak to the people at home.
I'd like to send a message to my son. Make sure, whatever you do, to steal the moment. And by moment, I mean burger.
Steve Jobs, do you have any last words for the people at home?
I just want to say that I would give up all of my innovations to go back and marry Joan Rivers.
Ow!
Will you marry me?
Ow! Can we talk? How big is it?
It's a nano.
It's a nano.
I'm in.
The floor is yours, Joan. What do you have to say to the
Can
people
we
at
talk?
home? We can talk.
To all the gay boys out there, I did it first. You're welcome.
Can I see?
Sure, here, let
Ow.
me make room. Let me make room for the peanut.
To Big Almond.
Big arm.
Stop trying to be me, it's pathetic. To Baby Nut. I know your mother is telling me that I'm a bad person. And while she may be right,
I have no doubt in my mind that that man is the most evil person in this room.
Without a doubt, yes. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like me to communicate with more spirits, let me know down below. Maybe there's spirits you want to see here. Maybe you've had an experience with spirits. If you think you might do a better job at getting people's reincarnations right, let us know. But most importantly, Stay safe. What is happening?
Ow!
And sleep
Trying
with
to
the
steal your
lights on.
burger!
People like this might show up at any time, so use Sage. I don't know.
Give me that!
Okay, I think
What are you doing?
we're
No.
currently.
Don't steal my burger. Don't
okay,
don't
we've
do
got
it.
many.
Don't. What the f is wrong with all
Bye,
of you?
everyone.
You.
Till next time.
You.